Just like that. Good evening, Bulldog Nation. Welcome to Coach's Couch with Jon Adkins. We are live at Smithburger. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the live audience. Glad to have everybody here. Yeah, a little bit. We got some. Yeah, it's real good. I'm not hearing anything in my headset, but that's okay. Got me off guard there a little bit. Hey, a little housekeeping first. We want to thank our sponsors. Our segment sponsors will be the Bill Craig team with Remax Realty Associates, Jodi O'Malley with J Collective Homes, This Week in Bulldog Athletics, and the Bulldog Gridiron Club. And we also like to thank our couch sponsors, Amy and Alex Giorgio, and Twist and Shout, Dance and Cheer. So thank you to all the segment sponsors and the coach sponsors. And also, as we progress through the show tonight, go ahead and fill up that chat with some questions. We'll take care of that at the end of the show. That's always a good time. We'll never know what we get on those, do we? All right, let's just jump right into it, to the Bulldog Breakdown. Last week, week 1 against Morton. Big game, and Bulldogs showed up big. I thought it was, just watching the game, I thought it was a complete game all around. I mean, obviously, Marco and Cody, scored all the touchdowns, but I mean, I thought it was a pretty well-balanced attack. The running game helped us with our passing game a little bit. We were able to get Jackson Golden involved and those guys. And just kind of go into, after your week of preparation for Morton and then how you guys executed.
See, we still can't get things right. Oh, is it better now, Ryan? So what was I saying? No, I was just really proud of our kids and our coaching staff, and everybody that had a hand in the performance. Things went really well. Again, maybe better than expected. That is a very good Morton ball club that we kind of made look worse than they actually are, if you will. They were preseason ranked number 9, and we were preseason ranked number 11. And I think going into that game, that's probably the truth, right? With what they had returning, and maybe what we had new, especially offensively, when you get a new quarterback and some unseasoned linemen, if you will. I think there probably were some question marks. But again, our kids rose to the challenge. They answered a lot of those questions. And I was really happy and proud of our performance as a whole, for sure.
Yeah, just to kind of run through some numbers here. Yeah, like we said, Marco Casillas led the ground game with 94 yards and 3 touchdowns on 22 carries. He also caught 4 passes for 40 yards and a receiving touchdown. 134 yards total for Marco. Cody, he rushed 13 times for 78 yards and a touchdown, and adding 2 receptions at 11 yards. And then Jackson Golden had 6 catches for 122 yards to lead the receiving corps. With all those stats, credit to the offensive line. I think I thought they did a phenomenal job. We kind of expected them to, but just talk about those guys up front.
Am I still using this one, Ryan? Yeah, absolutely. Again, we kind of knew what we had coming back in Lane Schultz and thought he performed like a seasoned vet. Again, he's done a great job of leading that group as the returning starter. And then Eli Dyer, who is a captain for us at left tackle, I thought played really well. Again, another vocal leader of those 5 guys up front, making sure everybody's on the right page. Owen Smizer, the left guard, is a senior, kind of waited for his moment and time to shine, playing behind, Ollie and the two Daniels boys who started since they were sophomores. Owen got his shot Friday night, and again, I think he'd been waiting for that moment, and he came ready to play and certainly played well. And then Cam Ashby, touching the ball on every single play, had great snaps, calling out all of our checks up front. I thought he did a great job, and then Sam Cobb, the sophomore, I think rose to the occasion. He did not play like a sophomore. I wouldn't say he played like a seasoned vet, because he's not there yet, but to get one game under his belt and to play and perform the way he did, I was really proud of Sam and just those five guys as a whole up front. And then you throw in, Will Selk and Coy Benway at the H-back tight end spot. I thought they certainly helped us, helped open some holes for Marco and Cody in the running game and passing game. Coy had that nice catch out of the backfield there. So yeah, anytime you can create some sort of space for these two heroes, they're going to make things happen. And again, I felt like our kids did a great job Friday night handling what is a really tough Morton box. They're a 3-4 and can bring 7 guys at any moment and any time. Sage Lum was one of the best defensive players I think we'll see all year. Morton did a great job of rotating their defensive linemen out. You had the little Pfeiffer kid who did a great job. They returned their 2 inside backers. So it's not like that was a slouch box that we went against by any means. And again, I felt those kids rose to the challenge. Credit to Coach Sievers. Always got to give him credit where credit's due. Having those guys prepared and ready to go. And then certainly our kids executing they did a great job on Friday night.
And just to touch off the offense, we'll talk about quarterback Connor Fisher, his very first varsity start, and I thought the play calling was good. It let him kind of get into a rhythm, and then he had a chance to throw the ball, and I thought he executed pretty well and had a few deep balls. So it's I think with our run game, I think we're probably going to see more of Connor Fisher throwing. Just talk about Connor's first varsity start and what you thought about that.
Yeah, I said it earlier in the week. It was truly one of the best first varsity starts I've seen out of any quarterback, and I've been doing this going on 20 years now, and that was a pretty special performance by a first-year starter. Credit to Connor. Again, credit to the coaching staff building a really nice game plan. But absolutely, I think we showed that if you're going to load the box and try to shut down these two running backs, we got some pretty special weapons on the outside. And Jackson Golden, Bryson Tiefenthaler, certainly Noah Snyder had a really big catch on the screen pass, and we're looking forward to him having a big year. Another kid you didn't see was Joe Roller. He's going to get his time coming as well. And again, for Connor to be able to have those weapons to throw to and for him to be able to play the way he's capable of, like we thought he would be, to be able to play that way, again, we're going to be pretty tough to stop. If you try to stop the passing game, we're probably going to shred you inside with our two heroes and the great guys up front. But then if you try to load the box and take away the run, which I felt Morton would do and certainly did try to do with their 7 guys in the box, Connor was able to have a day, and our skill guys were able to make the catches and certainly nice runs afterwards. So, yeah, great performance by our offense as a whole. Connor, the skill guys, the wideouts, the running backs, and the O-line, everybody involved. And shout out to Coach Berner for a great game plan as well.
Coach Berner likes those shout-outs. So, switching gears, the total offensive yards were 449 yards against Morton. Bryson Tiefenthaler had 5 catches for 70 yards. He had a good game, too. Let's switch gears and talk about the defense a little bit. A lot to talk about here. They were kind of all over the place, flying around, and those guys get amped up. They're hunting for the ball, and they've been wanting to hit somebody for about 8 weeks, I think. 38 total team tackles, 5 for a loss, and 1 sack. You look at these guys that had 7 tackles apiece. Braden Thompson, Colin Hammerschmidt, Bo Back. And then Braden Grady, Talent Decker, Bo Back, Javon Tompkins, a tackle for losses. These are just some of the stats here. Deck had the lone sack, and Bradley Jones and Aiden Bannister broke up a pass in the secondary. So just talk about your defense as a whole and how, going into week one, what were your expectations, and how did they meet or exceed those expectations?
I did. I definitely felt that they exceeded the expectations from a standpoint of I knew how good Morton's offense was going to be. Again, the Fritz kid coming back after starting last year. They had Isaac Davis and Petty and Soren up front and the Smith kid coming back at running back. Like, we knew that they had special kids all across the board. Now, we also knew and felt good about our defense returning what we were returning. But those kids absolutely exceeded the expectations. I think 36 rushing yards is what we gave up, again, to a kid who's going to Illinois to play and a running back who had well over 200 yards rushing against us last year. Those kids absolutely stepped up in the box. And then in the secondary, again, Braden Thompson was one of our leading tacklers. Maybe had some question marks going into him about him getting his first start and maybe being a safety and not a good tackler. Same thing with Aiden Bannister, right? Like, there was probably a lot of question marks about these kids, but they rose to the challenge and made the stops when we needed to. We had to do a couple things differently in the secondary coverage-wise because of Petty, so we gave up what might have seemed like a couple big plays, passing plays. But again, our philosophy with that week was make the tackle and make them snap the ball again. And you saw a couple times, 2 or 3 times, we made fourth down stops. And so that was kind of our goal is, Petty might catch a 20-yarder over the middle. We got to make the tackle to make them snap the ball again. And then let's get off the field eventually. And again, I think our kids rose to the challenge and did a great job. I was incredibly proud of Coach Turk and Coach Pegner and their game plans, and then certainly our kids executing on the defensive side of the ball. When you can hold a high-powered offense like Morton to 15 points, that's pretty special, and hopefully is just a sign of great things to come this year.
Yeah, just a great job all around by the Bulldogs on Friday night to not only get the week 1 win, but also get it against a high-quality opponent. That's got to drive the confidence up in your team and your coaching staff. It's probably, your guys better than we do, but no, that was good to see. It was a great game to watch, and we came out on the right end, which was good. So that wraps up the Bulldog Breakdown. We're going to kind of wrap up that, and then we're going to, with Morton in the rearview mirror, we're going to switch gears to U-High, which coming up this Friday night at Frank Dutton Field at 7 o'clock, I think, is the kickoff on this one. Come up to the football game before you go to Riverfest and all that stuff. Come up to the football game and cheer on your Bulldogs. The Friday Forecast is sponsored by the Bill Creek Team, Remax Realty Associates. And also I want to mention, follow the Coach's Couch on Instagram and Facebook and the YouTube. Like and subscribe. All right, week 2, here we go. U-High, an old Corn Belt conference back in back in my day. Had some battles with them. That was a pretty fierce rivalry back in the day. But that was yesterday. We're talking about tomorrow or Friday. U-High was coming off a 5-5 season last year. They made the playoffs. They ended up getting beat by Washington, same team that that beat us. The year before that, they made it to the state semifinals. So they coming off that, and then maybe an average year last year. They did lose their first game, week 1 against, was it Rochelle, and that was 14-55. They lost that game. Just give the folks at home and the folks here in attendance kind of, what you know about U-High and what can we expect from them.
Yeah, I definitely want to start and give a huge shout out to Bulldog Nation last Friday night. I mean, our atmosphere was absolutely incredible. Our student section as well. Again, the blackout was the theme, and I turned around one time and I felt like it was all the way to the top. And then you look to the sides, and Tent City was rocking. Our band was killing it down there. It was just an incredible atmosphere. So thank you to everybody who was a part of that and involved. Again, we felt like it was the 12th man that was there with us. And if we play that game on the road, I don't know if the outcome's the same. So credit to our fans and everybody in attendance to really make that atmosphere a special place last Friday. And hopefully we get the same thing again this Friday. I know Riverfest is going on, but like you just mentioned, maybe come out to the football game first before you go to that, because we're certainly going to need you. U-High is a team that is don't be deceived by the score of that week 1 game. First off, Rochelle is a perennial powerhouse playoff team that makes deep runs in that Class 4A. So that's kind of deceiving. Another thing, too, is they took the hour-and-a-half bus trip up there just to then get a weather delay and come an hour-and-a-half back home to then have to do it again on Saturday evening. They didn't get home to. So, again, there's a lot of outlying factors there in that week 1 game. First off, we know that it's week 1 and week 1 mistakes are going to happen, et cetera. Then the offense that Rochelle runs is not like anybody else, right? So that's hard to prepare for a U-High team. And then I'm sure, again, they with the bus rides and everything, I'm not making excuses for U-High. I just know that they're much better than what that score shows. So, again, don't read into too much to that week 1 with them and Rochelle. They're going to come to our place and they're going to look to knock us off our high horse. And that's exactly what I told the kids, in Monday in our team meeting. I said, congratulations, you beat Morton, but now no one cares, and especially U-High. They could care less what you did in week 1. They're coming to your house. They're trying to ruin your season, to ruin your win streak, to ruin your home field advantage, whatever that looks like. And that's exactly what they're going to try to do. And so, again, I say all that to say I try to refocus our kids because I know how good of a matchup this is going to be. Like you mentioned, an old Corn Belt rivalry. I'm sure some of their parents remember that, right? Maybe as much as our kids' parents do as well. There's no question that they're going to come ready to play, and they're going to try to bounce back off that week 1 loss to try to even their record. And we know we're going to have our hands full. They're probably the biggest team that we're going to face all year, with 4 to 5, maybe 6 kids pushing 300 bills. They're huge up front. They're pretty nasty. They're pretty physical. They play extremely hard, and they got some nice athletes to go with it as well. So, again, we know we're going to have our hands full in just what they do offensively and defensively. But that being said, man, I love our kids, man. Our kids, I told them to refocus, and that's exactly what they did. Our leadership has been tremendous. We've had a great week of practice. Kids have came back refocused and kind of re-energized and wanting to keep this thing rolling, knowing the next opportunity that we have is U-High, and looking forward to the challenge. Like I said, a great week of practice. We're excited for Friday night for sure.
Yep. And I know that, every week it's like you have to start all over. And that's good that they're getting that early, and probably being a couple years on varsity already for some of these seniors that are leaders. I mean, they know that this is what we got to do. So, and in football, and especially high school football, anybody can beat anybody. I mean, there's definitely favorites in every game, but I mean, you can't sleep on anybody for 9 weeks. You cannot sleep on anybody, because as soon as you do, and especially when you're playing good, everybody wants to knock you off. So you got to bring your best game. Just kind of talk about how the week's going. I know you probably only had a couple days of practice. Some things that you're working on from what you learned about your team on Friday, and kind of what you're working on this week in preparation.
Yeah, I think for the most part, I felt like we played a pretty flawless game. Last Friday night against Morton, outside of a couple personal fouls, unsportsmanlikes that trust me, we took care of in practice this week. There's no doubt about that. But, at the end of the day, as good of a game as it was, we can always find things to clean up. And, I say that you learn from a loss. You can learn more from a win, truth be told. We can, as well as we played, we can still show all the things that we could have done better to maybe make that score even better than it was, right? And to not be satisfied. We got to take care of the ball better. We score there, all of a sudden maybe that's now a 30-6 ball game, or I guess it would have been 36-6. I'm not very good at math. I got my math guy burner. But again, like there's always things that we can improve on and take care of and look to get better at. Yeah, we played well. Where can we still improve? Again, if we're going to make the run that we hope to make this year, number one, you got to take it day by day, and you got to step by step, and you got to continue to focus on getting better at each and everything. And we know what can we do or what can we get better from in week 1 that might help us come week 10 and hopefully beyond. So I felt like we did that this week. Our coaching staff really went back to work of kind of the basic things and making sure, are we stepping the correct way? Are we getting that first step? Are we running our feet in drive blocks? Are we finishing tackles and maybe not letting guys slip off here or there? Are we taking advantage of possible turnovers, et cetera? So, again, I felt we had a great week of practice overall. We're going to clean some things up tomorrow morning in our run-through as kind of our last dress rehearsal polish-up, if you will. So I'm excited for that opportunity. And then we're going to be ready to go Friday night for a nice challenge against U-High.
All right, Coach, thank you. Yeah, come on out to Frank Dutton Field Friday night at 7 p.m. is the kickoff. Get there early, get your seat, or get there in the morning and put your towel down or whatever people do these days to reserve your seat. It's going to be hopefully another packed house, a lot going on in town, but I think we'll have a really good crowd up there, cheer on our Bulldogs. And before we advance to the next segment, before we take a break, I got a little gift for you. You kind of talked about the 12th man, and you kind of talked about the atmosphere and all that stuff. I got a little gift for you, courtesy of Dawgtown Media, okay? So just hold this real quick.
Oh, yeah, buddy. That is amazing. You got to show the fans. That's sweet. That's awesome, man. Thank you. That's definitely going in the office, man.
Yeah, I figured it would be, and I figured you would like that. And that's just, also some appreciation for letting me use your room all the time to take photos and all kinds of stuff. So, no, I appreciate that. And no, that's the photo I wanted that night, and I got it. So, no, that was cool. So, yep, no problem. Well, we're going to take a break, and when we return, we got a couple Bulldog coaches that we're going to talk to with Chalk Talk. That's right, Chalk Talk. We're going you're watching the Coach's Couch, presented by Fisher National Bank, live at Smithburger.
Better banking is about more than just money. It's about people. Fisher National Bank is locally owned community bank serving all of Mahomet Seymour. We're your friends and neighbors who take a vested interest in the Mahomet area. Last year alone, Fisher National volunteered over 1,100 hours of community service. Fisher National Bank is in your corner by investing in the people we serve. Learn more about us at fishernational.com or come see us in Mahomet on Oak Street. Fisher National Bank, exceptional community.
And remember, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
Coach's Couch is made possible by supporters like you. Don't have a business but still want to help? Become a couch sponsor and help us bring weekly coverage of Bulldog football all season long. Contact us at the information on your screen to join the team today.
Looking for high-quality pro audio? Movo is your solution. The WMX2 Duo is perfect for interviews, podcasts, or presentations with its wireless, hassle-free audio. Upgrade your audio with Movo today. Shop the WMX2 Duo at movo.com. Movo. Creators wanted.
Better banking is about more than just money. It's about people. Fisher National Bank is locally owned community bank serving all of Mahomet Seymour. We're your friends and neighbors who take a vested interest in the Mahomet area. Last year alone, Fisher National volunteered over 1,100 hours of community service. Fisher National Bank is in your corner by investing in the people we serve. Learn more about us at fishernational.com or come see us in Mahomet on Oak Street. Fisher National Bank, exceptional communities, exceptional people, member FDIC.
Mahomet isn't just where we do business, it's home. The Bill Craig team, Bill Craig and Darlia Orton of RE/MAX Realty Associates, is proud to support Coach's Couch and Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football. With generations of family ties to Bulldog athletics and 2 generations of local real estate experience, Darlia and Bill are proud to serve Mahomet and families throughout Champaign County. The Bill Craig team, 2 generations, 1 local team.
Greetings, Bulldog Nation. The Bulldog Gridiron Club is a non-profit organization made up of parents and community members whose goal is to enhance the reputation and tradition of Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football and cheerleading through financial support and community outreach. To learn more about what we've done, what we have planned, and how you can help support our student athletes, visit our website for more information. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back to the Coach's Couch, presented by Fisher National Bank. We are live at Smithburger. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube and the rowdy attendance that we have here at Smithburger. We're in Chalk Talk. Chalk Talk is sponsored by Jodi O'Malley at J Collective Homes. So thank you, Jodi, for sponsoring this segment. With me on the couch, we have Andrew Nicholson, the running back coach, and Luke Cushing, the D-line coach. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Is this your first time? Yeah, certainly. We'll start with Coach Nicholson. It's like I was talking to you before. You got the easiest job on the team this year, right? Yeah, being the running back coach, you got Cody Moen and Marco Casillas, and probably some other guys there too. Yep. So a good stable of horses to work with. Okay, we're gonna share mics. All right. The first question is, how long have you been coaching? And the second question, or actually, let's just start with that. How long have you been coaching? And you both can answer this.
So this is my third year coaching. I spent the last 2 years at Georgetown Ridge Farm. I was the offensive coordinator there, and then decided to come over here. It was a better move for me and my family, and John was kind enough to bring me on, and I'm super grateful for it.
This is my first year coaching. I was at Illinois the last 2 years helping with the recruiting, and same thing. Got the call in February, and John took me under his wing ever since.
Great job. All right, well, we'll stick with you, Coach Nicholson. First question is, what separates, you see all kinds of running backs. What separates a good one from a great running back?
Honestly, I think it's the fundamentals, protecting the football. There's a lot of guys that are fast and strong, but at the end of the day, if they're fumbling the ball, if they're not fighting for extra yards, if they're not timing their cuts correctly, I think it's the fundamentals, and it's the things we coach every day. So I think that's what separates, goods from greats for sure.
Yes, of course. What is more important, speed, vision, patience, or toughness? Speed, vision, patience, or toughness?
I would say it depends on what you're trying to do, but it's hard to beat speed, it's hard to beat speed. It depends on what you're trying to do, but I'll take a fast kid and try to fix the other things if I can.
Yeah, it's hard to coach speed, isn't it? And what is the hardest part of being a running back that maybe the fans at home don't know? To be a running back, give us some insight to the fans at home that maybe have never played football or anything like that, of what it's like to be a running back.
11 guys are trying to get to you on every play. When you get the ball, you got 11 defenders flowing to you, fitting gaps. It gets muddy sometimes. Just back to your fundamentals, sticking to your fundamentals, having good vision, fighting through contact. It's the toughest part, I think, is definitely just getting through the traffic at times. Getting A gap, B gap, it can get muddy. So that to me is probably the hardest thing.
Okay, maybe a little fun question here for you. What's worse in your running back meetings, missing a hole or missing a block?
It's funny that you say that, because we worked on blocking a lot this week. Like John was saying, not everything was great Friday night. We were happy to get the win, and both those guys played great, but blocking was definitely something that we coached up a lot this week. There were some missed blocks that could have sprung the play for more yards. I'll go with blocking. Yeah, missed block.
All right, you can take a little break for now. Hey, once you, Luke, once you slide on over, we're gonna since we only got one mic, we're gonna switch spots there. Yeah. Awkward. All right, Coach Cushing, first year, like you said, got the call and coaching the Bulldogs now. How about that? First question I got to ask, and it comes from Alex Giorgio. and he wants to know who's your favorite coach, Coach Giorgio or Coach Begner?
I think the easy answer is Coach George, just because I can beat him in golf every time we go. He's got me one time, but his best friend this summer was Owen, because he didn't beat me till the very last round of the year at Lincolnshire, so pretty easy one.
There you go, George. All right, hey, let's get to the real questions. We already know how long you've been coaching. A year, first year here in Mahomet. And I'm same kind of questions, but a little different. What makes a kid a great defensive lineman? Just being beyond big and strong.
I like to think of Luke Boo in this situation and Slayton. I think that they are very physical. They're very coachable, and they like coaching the younger kids too when we're going through indie time. So I would just say that those guys show great leadership. I think it takes good leadership to play D-line and coach up other players and linebackers and things like that. And Georgia's linebackers do make us right, so I'll give them a little credit there.
Yeah, and kind of along those lines, as a coach, what is the hardest things for you to teach young defensive linemen?
I would say just toughness, overall toughness. I think it's hard when a guy doesn't want to get hit and he tries to avoid contact and take the shortcuts. It's hard to kind of get that out of him and have him go head up on somebody and take somebody on.
Yeah, man. You guys see my answers? You guys are really good. Or see my questions? What is the biggest misconception fans have about playing defensive line?
I think that the box score means everything. I think when you see linebackers getting a lot of tackles, that they think that they're the best player on defense. But I think a lot of times where Boo and Slayton kind of have to do the muddy work on the inside, that frees these guys up to get them the tackle. So I think it's not all about box score. And it's more about just kind of technique and what we're doing.
Everybody helps everybody, right? And then how much of the defensive line is technique versus just being just physical and tough?
I think a lot of it is technique, and then you got to have physicality to start with. I think if you're not going to be very physical, you're not going to see the field very much. So I would say that, yeah, you got to be physical first, and then technique kind of follows after that.
From an average fan perspective, give us something that you guys do well that they may not know, that an average fan may not know. What is something that you guys are really proud of that maybe doesn't make the stat line, it doesn't get brought up in conversations, but what is something that your guys do that that you really appreciate? And
all summer we focused on squeezing, and we finally got it on Friday night. So I think squeezing, like if the running back's not going to get the dive, that's who we're tackling. So we might not get the tackles, and they got to keep it or pitch it to somebody. But yeah, definitely squeezing and trying to play hard all the way through the whistle.
So what are we squeezing? Can you explain to the average fan what do you mean by squeezing?
The tackle just kind of comes in, and then you just run down the line of scrimmage and tackle that running back that's trying to run between, like right behind the center. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
Okay, well that wraps up your questions. I got questions for both of you now, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. Ryan, this is really awkward. We've got to move around all the time. So these are both questions. These kind of quick answers. 4th and 1. Are you giving the ball to your best running back or trusting your defensive line to get the stop? I know how you guys are going to answer because you don't want to let your guys down.
I would take Javon all day on the D-line with Slayton and Grady and Boo and all those guys lined up. I would take them all day on a 4th and 1.
Good luck.
Good answer. Good answer. Which position group complains the most?
Running backs, without a doubt. Cody is the biggest complainer I've ever seen on the team.
Honestly, man, we don't have a lot of complainers. I know that's probably not the fun answer, but both of my guys I think are super coachable. That's one of the best things about them. So I don't see a lot of complaining in practice.
So this one may be up for debate for a while now, but which group thinks they're tougher?
I think the D-line, we got Javon, Slayton, Boo, Grady, Bonner. I think I'd take those guys over anybody on the team.
So it could be any group on the team. It doesn't just have to be your guys' groups, but yeah, who complains the most?
Who's tougher? Yeah, I mean, I got to go with the guys who play in the trenches are pretty tough. I mean, that's a lot of contact every single play. I think you could go either side of the line of scrimmage there, and they're probably the toughest guys. But I will say, because I'm the running back coach, my guys are pretty tough too.
All right, we're going to switch roles for 1 week. We're going to pretend. Okay, you guys are going to switch roles. You guys are going to you're going to be the D-line. You're going to be your running backs coach. What could go wrong?
That my coffee is probably cold at walkthrough. I don't think anything could go wrong with these two running the ball. I'd be just fine. As long as I had a big coffee like Sea-Dog, I'd be just fine.
Everything could go wrong. I don't know much about that position. That's definitely not my position to coach. So, yeah, he's got a much better luck coaching my running backs probably.
And one final question. I'm not going to throw Atkins under the bus on this one this week. What do you love most about Jon Adkins, Coach Jon Adkins?
He's kind of like my dad. Even if I do something right or tell them to do something right, he still yells at me. So I'm kind of used to that growing up. So it's always it's nice to see that he's always yelling at me all the time. It's nice.
He doesn't yell at me as much, but his energy, man, he brings the same energy every day. He's super consistent. He makes it easy for us to coach. He brings the same energy every day.
Well, Coach Cushing and Coach Nicholson, appreciate you guys joining the Coach's Couch this week. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Nothing?
Beat you high.
Beat the Pioneers. Well, that'll wrap up this segment, Chalk Talk, sponsored by Jodi O'Malley at J Collective Homes. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Follow the Coach's Couch on Facebook and on Instagram. And then also, we got the Sticker Club still going on. Message Ryan Ziegler or the Coach's Couch page, and he'll get you hooked up to support the club. So time for another break. On the other side, we'll be inside the huddle with a couple Bulldog players. You're watching the Coach's Couch, presented by Fisher National Bank, live at Smithburger.
Hey, Bulldog Nation, the Couch Sticker Club is here. For just $5, you can rep the couch and help us keep the show rolling. DM us or swing by during a show to get yours. Join the club, rep the couch.
This week in Bulldog Athletics is the leader in Mahomet Seymour Junior High and High School Athletics. Not only providing you with daily game recaps of all sports, but also providing captivating photography, graphics, and videography to showcase our Bulldog athletes. Give TWIBA a follow on our socials, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
Coach's Couch is made possible by supporters like you. Don't have a business but still want to help? Become a couch sponsor and help us bring weekly coverage of Bulldog football all season long. Contact us at the information on your screen to join the team today.
Looking for high-quality pro audio? Movo is your solution. The WMX2 Duo is perfect for interviews, podcasts, or presentations with its wireless, hassle-free audio. Upgrade your audio with Movo today. Shop the WMX2 Duo at movo.com. Movo. Creators wanted.
Better banking is about more than just money. It's about people. Fisher National Bank is locally owned community bank serving all of Mahomet Seymour. We're your friends and neighbors who take a vested interest in the Mahomet area. Last year alone, Fisher National volunteered over 1,100 hours of community service. Fisher National Bank is in your corner by investing in the people we serve. Learn more about us at fishernational.com or come see us in Mahomet on Oak Street. Fisher National Bank. Exceptional communities, exceptional people. Member FDIC.
Mahomet isn't just where we do business, it's home. The Bill Craig team, Bill Craig and Darlia Orton of RE/MAX Realty Associates, is proud to support Coach's Couch and Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football. With generations of family ties to Bulldog athletics and 2 generations of local real estate experience, Darlia and Bill are proud to serve Mahomet and families throughout Champaign County. The Bill Craig Team, 2 generations, 1 local team.
Greetings, Bulldog Nation. The Bulldog Gridiron Club is a non-profit organization made up of parents and community members whose goal is to enhance the reputation and tradition of Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football and cheerleading through financial support and community outreach. To learn more about what we've done, what we have planned, and how you can help support our student athletes, visit our website for more information. Go Bulldogs!
Hey, Bulldog Nation, the Couch Sticker Club is here. For just $5, you can rep the couch and help us keep the show rolling. DM us or swing by during a show to get yours. Join the club, rep the couch.
This week in Bulldog Athletics is the leader in Mahomet Seymour Junior High and High School athletics. Not only providing you with daily game recaps of all sports, but also providing captivating photography, graphics, and videography to showcase our Bulldog athletes. Give TWIBA a follow on our socials, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
Coach's Couch is made possible by supporters like you. Don't have a business but still want to help? Become a couch sponsor and help us bring weekly coverage of Bulldog football all season long. Contact us at the information on your screen to join the team today.
Looking for high-quality pro audio? Movo is your solution. The WMX2 Duo is perfect for interviews, podcasts, or presentations with its wireless, hassle-free audio. Upgrade your audio with Movo today. Shop the WMX2 Duo at movo.com. Movo. Creators wanted.
Better banking is about more than just money. It's about people. Fisher National Bank is locally owned community bank serving all of Mahomet Seymour. We're your friends and neighbors who take a vested interest in the Mahomet area.
Last year alone, Fisher National volunteered over 1,100 hours of community service.
Fisher National Bank is in your corner by investing in the people we serve. Learn more about us at fishernational.com or come see us in Mahomet on Oak Street. Fisher National Bank. Exceptional communities, exceptional people. Member FDIC.
Mahomet isn't just where we do business, it's home. The Bill Craig Team, Bill Craig and Darlia Orton of RE/MAX Realty Associates, is proud to support Coach's Couch and Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football. With generations of family ties to Bulldog athletics and 2 generations of local real estate experience, Darlia and Bill are proud to serve Mahomet and families throughout Champaign County. The Bill Craig Team, 2 generations, 1 local team.
Greetings, Bulldog Nation. The Bulldog Gridiron Club is a non-profit organization made up of parents and community members whose goal is to enhance the reputation and tradition of Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football and cheerleading through financial support and community outreach. To learn more about what we've done, what we have planned, and how you can help support our student athletes, visit our website for more information. Go Bulldogs!
Hey, Bulldog Nation, the Couch Sticker Club is here. For just $5, you can rep the couch and help us keep the show rolling. DM us or swing by during a show to get yours. Join the club, rep the couch.
This week in Bulldog Athletics is the leader in Mahomet Seymour Junior High and High School athletics. Not only providing you with daily game recaps of all sports, but also providing captivating photography, graphics, and videography to showcase our Bulldog athletes. Give TWIBA a follow on our socials, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
Coach's Couch is made possible by supporters like you. Don't have a business but still want to help? Become a couch sponsor and help us bring weekly coverage of Bulldog football all season long. Contact us at the information on your screen to join the team today.
Looking for high-quality pro audio? Movo is your solution. The WMX2 Duo is perfect for interviews, podcasts, or presentations with its wireless, hassle-free audio. Upgrade your audio with Movo today. Shop the WMX2 Duo at movo.com. Movo. Creators wanted.
Better banking is about more than just money. It's about people. Fisher National Bank is locally owned community bank serving all of Mahomet Seymour. We're your friends and neighbors who take a vested interest in the Mahomet area.
Last year alone, Fisher National volunteered over 1,100 hours of community service.
Fisher National Bank is in your corner by investing in the people we serve. Learn more about us at fishernational.com or come see us in Mahomet on Oak Street. Fisher National Bank, exceptional communities, exceptional people, member FDIC.
Mahomet isn't just where we do business, it's home. The Bill Craig team, Bill Craig and Darlia Orton of RE/MAX Realty Associates, is proud to support Coach's Couch and Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football. With generations of family ties to Bulldog
Vested interest in the Mahomet area.
Last year alone, Fisher National volunteered over 1,100 hours of community service.
Fisher National Bank is in your corner by investing in the people we serve. Learn more about us at fishernational.com or come see us in Mahomet on Oak Street. Fisher National Bank, exceptional communities, exceptional people, member FDIC.
Mahomet isn't just where we do business, it's home. The Bill Craig team, Bill Craig and Darlia Orton of RE/MAX Realty Associates, is proud to support Coach's Couch and Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football. With generations of family ties to Bulldog athletics and 2 generations of local real estate experience, Darlia and Bill are proud to serve Mahomet and families throughout Champaign County. The Bill Craig team, 2 generations, 1 local team.
Greetings, Bulldog Nation. The Bulldog Gridiron Club is a non-profit organization made up of parents and community members whose goal is to enhance the reputation and tradition of Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football and cheerleading through financial support and community outreach. To learn more about what we've done, what we have planned, and how you can help support our student athletes, visit our website for more information. Go Bulldogs!
Hey, Bulldog Nation, the Couch Sticker Club is here. For just $5, you can rep the couch and help us keep the show rolling. DM us or swing by during a show to get yours. Join the club, rep the couch.
This week in Bulldog Athletics is the leader in Mahomet Seymour Junior High and High School athletics. Not only providing you with daily game recaps of all sports, but also providing captivating photography, graphics, and videography to showcase our Bulldog athletes. Give TWIBA a follow on our socials, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
Coach's Couch is made possible by supporters like you. Don't have a business but still want to help? Become a couch sponsor and help us bring weekly coverage of Bulldog football all season long. Contact us at the information on your screen to join the team today.
Hey, we're back. Thanks for sticking out that long commercial break. RZ had to pay some big bills, so we had to take a little extra break there. Welcome back. We're going to go inside the huddle. This segment is sponsored by This Week in Bulldog Athletics, one of my favorite segments, guys, because I get to talk to you guys. You've heard these names, Cody Moen, Marco Casillas, a lot on Friday night. I don't know what you guys got to have like a nickname or something to come up with this duo. Huh?
1A, 1B.
1A, 1B. How about the law firm of Moen and Casillas?
Lightning and Thunder.
Lightning and Thunder. I love it. Cody?
I love Lightning and Thunder.
Cody's a master on the mic. What were you saying you were?
I'm a electric on the mic.
Electric on the mic. Electric mic. All right.
I'm just full of so much knowledge that I could just share to everyone else.
All right. Well, we can't wait for you to spit all that knowledge out here. We're looking
amazing.
forward to it. Marco Casillas, number 34, is a junior. Cody Moen, number 5, is a senior. Running backs for the Bulldogs both had great games on Friday against Morton. Most of the opponents don't see those jerseys numbers from the front for a split second maybe, but then they see you guys running down the field, especially in that Wildcat. That kind of surprised everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So that was fun to see, Marco. So pretty good game on Friday, huh, boys?
Yeah. I would say so. Everybody did their part.
Yeah, creating holes, and you guys both caught some passes. Anything you guys didn't do? You didn't kick any field goals or any extra points, but anything else?
I mean, I was trying to tackle someone on kickoff, but our kicker just kept kicking in the end zone, so I wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah, Boomstick Kimball, right?
He's elite. I mean, one time he tried to tackle me in morning warm-ups, and that didn't go so well for him, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, and we talked about you guys' stats earlier in the show, so we won't go over those again, but yeah, great game for both of you guys. Going into some questions here. We're going to jump right into it, Cody. You're going to go first.
All
you're
right,
electric on the mic. Here we go. All right. You're shifty, fast, and we'll run through you. That's kind of how I describe you. You know, because you guys are both similar, but you're a lot different types of runners. Like you're a little bit more shifty, quick. I'm not saying you're quicker, but I'm just saying, you know, you guys are just different. That's why I like watching you too. What are your goals for this season?
You know, my main goals are probably win, go undefeated this season, and then just like make it far in the playoffs, but also just like have a great team bonding. Like that's what we need to win all these games this year. We just need to bring everyone up, and I just want to make everyone around us better and not make one person just outshine everyone. But if that's what we have to do to win, then that's what we have to do to win.
Okay, I like it. Just win. Just win, baby.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta do.
That's all I care about.
Is that just because Coach is sitting right next to you?
Well, I wouldn't say I want to lose. Like
no, everybody wants to win, right? You guys are competitors. I love it. All right. Who has hit you the hardest in practice?
No one. I strike fear in every single one of my teammates when I run the ball.
Speaking the truth. And not only is he electric on the mic, but he speaks the truth. I love it. Who is the one teammate you hate going against in practice? I think I know the answer to this. Maybe not.
I wouldn't really say hate, but gives me the most trouble. I would say like Bo and Hammer. Like when we're going our one-on-one drills, they're usually like the quickest and like the hardest to move around.
Yeah. Those guys scare me a little bit too. Who controls the pregame playlist?
Coach Turek. Oh, wait, no. Me. I'm always on the speaker. We're bumping to whatever. I'm getting everyone hyped up. But I'm also one of the people that just sits by the speaker, locked in. People come up to me, give me playlists. Like, they try and give me songs. I was like, put it on there. If it's not good, everyone's just like, skip this song. And I was just like, yeah, just skip it.
You wear a lot of hats, you know. You're a DJ now, right?
Oh, I'm DJ.
What's your DJ name?
Probably DJ Stallion.
Oh, man.
DJ Dread.
DJ Dread.
You are electric on the mic. I love it.
Thank you.
So another question I usually try to ask all the guys. What has been your favorite, you're a senior, what has been your favorite Bulldog memory up until this point?
So
Football.
My favorite football memory is probably this was about my sophomore year, and I got in and I scored my first varsity touchdown against Charleston by running over the guy to get in the end zone, and I was just so hyped. And it was just like, it was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. I was just out there running, and I just ran through the guy, and I was running back to the sidelines, jumping up and down. Everyone was high-fiving me, giving me knucks and everything. I was just so happy.
Yeah, what a moment, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to give you a break, let you kind of cool down a little bit.
Sweet.
We're going to talk to Marco for just a bit. So, man, the grind never stops for you, man. I mean, wrestling, and then football. Then Sunday, I see you up moving wrestling mats in the gym, man. The grind never stops, man. Talk about, you got a really good work ethic on and off the field. Who instilled that in you? Was your parents, grandparents, coaches, everybody?
I'd probably say my parents, but also my brother, because he also does the same things, and just watching that growing up, it just took a part of it.
Yeah, and don't forget about Rio either.
Yeah.
She probably put you guys in your place, doesn't she? Yeah, don't forget about your sister now.
Yeah, she makes me some good food sometimes. So.
Yeah, I bet. So what excites you most about this season? We already got one game. Morton's behind us. Good game, good opponent. That's behind us. Looking forward week 2 and on. What are you looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to the postseason, see what we could do, and I believe our team can go far this year.
How far?
State championship.
There we go. Playing in late November, right? I love it. All right, Marco. What other position on the football field do you think you'd be great at?
Probably linebacker.
Linebacker? I can see that. Can you see that, Cody?
Quarterback.
You
ever seen him throw the ball?
I've seen him throw a baseball. I've never seen him throw a football.
Quarterback.
Yeah, I was thinking about playing quarterback, but it's a lot of plays to learn and schemes and whatnot.
Just hand me the ball and let me run, right?
Yeah.
All right. Linebacker. I can see being linebacker. I can see that. What else we got here? What is something you're really good at that has nothing to do with sports that most people may not know about? Something you're really good at that most people may not know that doesn't involve sports.
I'd say I'm really good at Fortnite. I'm probably the best on the football team.
All right, don't get it twisted.
I 200 foot you, Cody.
Don't get it twisted. I'm the best Fortnite player on the team.
All right, we can run it tonight.
Wait, don't forget about Poodles, Bryson.
I'll full box.
I heard you're really good at hacky sack too.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
There's other people ahead of me. But
Oh yeah. You gotta work on that in the off season.
yeah, it helps with
Do
footwork.
you even have an off season? I don't know.
No, not really.
Yeah, everything just kind of runs in together.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take some quick hitters right here, okay? And then, actually, before we do that, let's get Coach on the mic here, and I want you to talk about these two guys and just kind of what they mean to the team this year.
Yeah, what a luxury to have, right? Obviously, I think you saw it Friday. I think the fans got to see it Friday, but luckily for me and Coach Nicholson and obviously all of our offensive coaches, we get to see it day in and day out, you know, and it even goes back as far as the offseason, right? You talked about Marco not having an offseason. He works incredibly hard in the offseason, whether he's still wrestling or even when he's not wrestling. And Cody's an absolute freak in the weight room. He's obviously the leader. He's the rah-rah guy. There's another hat that he wears as well. But these two guys, again, if you can look next to the definition of what hard work looks like, it's absolutely these two guys. I think what's awesome, again, for myself and maybe even Coach Nicholson is just how they feed off of each other, right? They kind of push each other in practice. If one guy goes hard and does something really well, I think maybe that kind of encourages or energizes the other guy to want to try to do that as well. And, you know, it's always great to have competition. And although these guys, again, kind of compete with each other to push each other to make each other better, at the end of the day, they both want what's best for our team. And Marco said it best earlier. That, I mean, they truly are 1A and 1B. And we're lucky to have them. We're blessed to have them. As you can see Friday night, they both can catch the ball out of the backfield. So if you do try to load the box, obviously we can swing it to them and get them the ball in different ways. And again, when you try to focus on one, guess what? We got the other one. And you saw Cody running a couple jet sweeps on Friday night. You know, when maybe people thought Marco was getting the ball up the middle of the field. You know, we've created more packages this year to keep them both on the field. If you can remember how we've kind of done offensive things in the past, typically it's just been one running back, right? Well, we have about 4 or 5 new offensive packages this year. And again, that's due in large part to these two, how special players they are, how hard they work. And literally how we can't keep them off the field. So blessed to have them, lucky to have them, great kids, hard workers, funny kids, keep things light, you know, and again, then at the end of the day, work hard and are great leaders, and definitely gonna have a great year this year.
Okay, I want a coach to talk first about you guys, just to kind of warm you guys up a little bit, because I want to ask you a question about him.
I said good things about you two, just so you know.
All right. I was trying to set you guys up for success here with Coach, right? You know, what is one thing about Coach that gets you hyped up? What is there something that he does that? We'll start with you, Cody. What Coach Atkins? I mean, when Coach Atkins does this, man, I'm ready to run through a brick wall.
Oh, when I'm before pregame or the practice when we're all in that little circle and he's yelling, getting us hype and yelling ooh-rah and everything, it gets me going. It gets me ready to go. And then I go to a small group and talk with Mark, and then we just talk about a bunch of stuff that's not football.
All right, Marco. What are something that Coach Atkins does that gets you kind of hyped up and ready to go?
I wouldn't say I get really hyped up. Just the jokes he makes and the jokes we make with him. It lightens the mood, and you know we just have a lot of fun, and that's what I like doing, having a lot of fun. Yeah,
and you guys both running backs, but also two different personalities. You know, Marco scores a touchdown. It's just a touchdown, right? We got to win the game, right? Cody scores a touchdown. Hey, man, let's go, man. Let's jump. Let's cheer.
Busted emotes out there. You already know. Got to show everyone.
So that's what I love about you two guys. You guys are so different but so much alike and mean so much to the team that it's a great compliment to have both of you guys in the backfield to do the heavy lifting. All right, rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
So these are
Yeah.
just quick one answers. No electric stuff here. All right.
All right.
You ready? All right. We'll start. We'll go Marco, Cody.
All right.
Grass or turf?
Turf.
I like turf.
Eye black or no eye black?
No eye black.
No eye black.
Home game or road game?
Home game.
Road game.
Let's talk about it. Why?
I like upsetting the team on the road because then when you walk back to their locker room and you see their crowd, you get to give them a little staring of like, we just stood on business and walked in your trap and we just took over. We just walked out there, ran up the score, and now we're all going home and we're just all hype on the bus ride and I just can't wait.
Are you and Bo back friends by chance?
Me and Bo? Oh yeah, I'd say me and Bo hang out outside of school pretty frequently. We got English class together.
Because you guys are like always hyped, man. Like, man, you got me hyped up, man. I'm like,
gets me going.
I want to throw that machine over or something. I don't know. All right, back to quick question. Sorry, I had a little diversion there. Country or rap, Marco?
Rap.
NFL or college football?
College football.
I like NFL.
Play in the rain or play in the heat?
Rain.
Running backs love playing in the rain, don't they? What's that mean?
More running.
Feed me the ball.
All right, you guys have anything else you want to talk about? I'm afraid of asking you that question, Cody.
Me? Oh, I got a lot on my mind, but I'm just trying to make sure I wake up and don't miss any more morning practices.
Don't miss those morning practices. We may not see you on Friday night, right?
I know. I've only been late to one, and it'll never happen again.
Well, you guys did a bang-up job on Friday. It was really fun to watch you and the whole team. Good luck this Friday against U High. Another home game, 7 o'clock at Frank Dutton Field. Be there, be square, and be loud. So thank you, Cody. Thank you, Marco, for joining the couch with all the mics working. Everything's. I promise we're going to take a quick break. This one's going to be quick. I promise. What's that? RZ, hope so too. This is Inside the Huddle with This Week in Bulldog Athletics. You're watching the Coach's Couch live at Smithburger, sponsored by Fisher National Bank. We'll be back.
Looking for high-quality pro audio? Movo is your solution. The WMX2 Duo is perfect for interviews, podcasts, or presentations with its wireless, hassle-free audio. Upgrade your audio with Movo today. Shop the WMX2 Duo at movo.com. Movo. Creators wanted.
Better banking is about more than just money. It's about people. Fisher National Bank is locally owned community bank serving all of Mahomet Seymour. We're your friends and neighbors who take a vested interest in the Mahomet area.
Last year alone, Fisher National volunteered over 1,100 hours of community service.
Fisher National Bank is in your corner by investing in the people we serve. Learn more about us at fishernational.com or come see us in Mahomet on Oak Street. Fisher National Bank. Exceptional communities, exceptional people. Member FDIC.
Mahomet isn't just where we do business, it's home. The Bill Craig team, Bill Craig and Darlia Orton of RE/MAX Realty Associates, is proud to support Coach's Couch and Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football. With generations of family ties to Bulldog athletics and 2 generations of local real estate experience, Darlia and Bill are proud to serve Mahomet and families throughout Champaign County. The Bill Craig team, 2 generations, 1 local team.
Greetings, Bulldog Nation. The Bulldog Gridiron Club is a non-profit organization made up of parents and community members whose goal is to enhance the reputation and tradition of Mahomet Seymour Bulldog football and cheerleading through financial support and community outreach. To learn more about what we've done, what we have planned, and how you can help support our student athletes, visit our website for more information. Go Bulldogs!
Hey Bulldog Nation, the Couch Sticker Club is here. For just $5, you can rep the couch and help us keep the show rolling. DM us or swing by during a show to get yours. Join the club, rep the couch.
This week in Bulldog Athletics is the leader in Mahomet Seymour Junior High and High School athletics. Not only providing you with daily game recaps of all sports, but also providing captivating photography, graphics, and videography to showcase our Bulldog athletes. Give TWIBA a follow on our socials, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
Head Coach's Couch is made possible by supporters like you. Don't have a business but still want to help? Become a couch sponsor and help us bring weekly coverage of Bulldog football all season long. Contact us at the information on your screen to join the team.
Welcome back. This segment is Sidelines, sponsored by the Bulldog Gridiron Club. We got everybody back on the couch, a couple chairs again. So we're going to take some questions, and hopefully you guys can answer them. We got a question from the live audience. Clayton has got a question. We're going to let this young man go first. Tell us your name. Tell us your name.
Who's the better running back, me or you? Clayton.
All right, Clayton, go ahead. Ask your question.
Cody's brother. Who's the better running back, me or you?
Me? Not a doubt. Like, there's a difference between me. You just try and run around him, and I just get the ball, head down straight, run through a dude. That's all you got to do is just run through him.
I will say, though, I've gotten a chance to watch Clayton run the football, and he's pretty good, Cody. You should be proud. He's taken after his big brother, and we're going to see him and hear his name on Friday nights here in a few years. So great job being a great big brother, Cody.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job. All right, RZ, you got some questions that are going to pop up here. We'll get those asked and see what it says. So the question is for Coach Nicholson and Kush, what is your favorite? Who is your favorite offensive lineman? That's from Owen Smizer.
I'll go first. Whoever gets to the mic first.
J-Mac. I'll take J-Mac every day.
All right. All right, Cody. Why do you wear Clayton's shorts to practice?
So they're not his shorts. I'm just too big for my wardrobe because, like, you know, it's just so hard living in the gym. And, like, that's all I do. I just eat, gym, football, and, like, it's just so hard trying to find clothes to fit me.
All right. Next question. Kush, why are you wearing glasses inside? Were you wearing them earlier? I don't remember.
They weren't on my eyes, Talon, but thank you for noticing.
All
I
right.
should have worn the high socks like you had on today at practice.
Talon's always all over the chat. All right. All right, what else we got? All right, another one from Talon Decker. What does that say? In a battle to the death, who wins, offense or defense? Anybody can answer this.
Offense.
I got defense. I got Javon and Matt V.
Yeah, well, you got Cody and Marco take on everyone. We don't even need anyone's help. 2v11.
Facts.
I'll take offense. I'll go with offense.
Yeah, I don't know. Anybody with Matt V on their side is it's almost a lock it in, right? Yeah, I know. All right, here we go. Cody, well, come on now. They're both great. Cody, are you better than Marco?
Yeah.
Marco, do you want to respond?
We all got our advantages and disadvantages.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll say my biggest advantage is just being the smartest out there on the field and just knowing everyone.
Confidence. I love your confidence. Just give me the ball and run, right, Marco?
Yeah. Run through a dude's face.
All right, next question. Cody, who are 3 teammates you would want to be stranded with on an island?
On an island. So I'd probably say not Aiden Bannister. I just feel like he's just not a good person. But I'll take like Ren, and I'll probably take Marco out there, and then you gotta have someone else that could probably like help you hunt. So I'll probably take Hammer. We could survive on an island for a couple years.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to see that.
It's part of my primal living. That like I'm just pretty primal already.
Speaking the truth again. All right, here we go. Does Cody have any dance moves? Okay,
From your buddy
okay,
Aiden
Cody.
Bannister. From your buddy Aiden.
Can I
Bannister.
bust a dance move?
Well, your buddy Aiden, he said you just not a good person. He wants to see your dance moves.
No,
so,
Aiden.
So I hope he screens record this.
No, me and him and Ren all be hitting the same move.
Let's see it. I mean, I'm intrigued. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. What's it called? Okay, we'll go with it. All right. Marco, do you have any dance? I'm just asking.
Yeah, you do. Oh yeah, me and Cody Friday night.
Well, we got our dance moves. Coach
Uh,
Atkins calls it riding the horse.
Hey, you want to hit it, Cody?
Yeah, we can hit the dance move.
Or you want to save it for Friday night? I don't know. Let's do it. Giddy up. All right.
Please save it for the sideline, not the end zone.
Yeah, we don't want any penalties. All right, RZ, any more questions we got? Yes.
Hey, me and Coach Kush got a handshake too. If you guys want to see it.
Let's see it. I don't know if we can see that, RZ, but that was
Question popped up. Bradley goes, "Who's your favorite DB and why?"
Is that what the
yeah again?
Yeah, Cody, who's your favorite DB and why?
Oh, I'd probably have to say Bradley, or maybe even Rin. It's like a mix between, because like we're like the Bash Brothers. We all got our own skull caps on, toughest, all white, and all we do is be strapping stuff down and laying the boom.
This was the guy you want right here. All right.
Me? I got it first. You already know I wear it the best.
All right. Next question. What we got here? Who would win in a food eating contest on the team? So that could be anybody on the team. Who would win a food eating contest?
Lane Schultz. He can put. I've seen him eat. I've
That
been
boy
to
can eat, huh?
McDonald's. He can put down a meal. I'll tell you that.
I'll answer.
Oh, this is me. All right. All right, sweet.
I'll also say Will Selk. When he comes over to my house, he chows down the food in like 5 minutes.
Eats all the pantry?
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you come over to your house, Marco, I mean, you got Mama C.
Oh, yeah, she's always making food for the boys.
Yeah, I need some chips, by the way.
What?
I need some of those tortilla chips.
Oh, yeah.
Those are great.
Biscuit and gravy every Friday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Every Friday morning?
Every
Yeah.
Friday
What
morning.
time?
Like 7:30.
I'll be there. Maybe. All right. Next question. Coach, who is your favorite coach? Who asked that question? That was, I don't know who that is. We're all trying to read this little screen. All right, so who's your favorite coach?
I'll go easy and say Jon Adkins because I got the job.
There you go. Good answer.
What about Grandma's Pie, Coach George?
Coach George.
He already knows your favorite coach.
For you. That was just for you. That wasn't for both. Okay. Let's take one or two more here. Who has the best dance moves on the team besides these two up here?
Kale Arbogast. He knows how to bust a move.
He was dancing today before practice. Kale
Got-
Arbogast.
Cut a rug, huh? All right. Look out for him on homecoming. All right. Next question. That's all of them? All right. Any questions from the live audience? Sorry, we don't have time for you. So Clayton asked, Coach Atkins, is that who you asked? Who's your favorite running back? That's kind of an unfair question.
Thanks, Clayton. I appreciate the question. And I'm going to give the political answer because, again, as we saw last year when Cody went down, to be able to have the running back room that we have, another kid's name that we didn't mention earlier was Jackson Tiefenthaler. And again, like, God forbid something happens to either one of these two, like he's sitting in the room waiting as well. And he last year came up as a freshman and was ready to go. And again, gave us some really good minutes in Cody's absence. And he probably doesn't get talked about enough as well. He would probably literally start for any other team in our conference, truthfully. But unfortunately for him, he's behind two of probably the best running backs to come through this school. And so, again, we're very blessed to have the running back room that we have. Luckily for us, like you said earlier, they can both do different things. And I've said this many times before, but just as soon as you think Marco's going to run through you, he's going to run around you. And same thing for Cody. Just as soon as you think he's going to run by you, he's not afraid to lower his shoulder and run through you. And again, to have that dynamic for both of them, they're both fast, they're both quick, they're both tough as nails, they'll both run you over. It's just really extra special. And like I said, they feed off each other. Our team goes as they go, and we're lucky to have them. And like I said, even our running back room as a whole with with Teef sitting there waiting as well is pretty special. So I know that's the politically correct answer there, Clayton, but they're both really good, and they deserve to be 1A and 1B for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, final question. Let's do one more. Favorite Fortnite loadout?
I
OG
probably,
Fortnite.
Oh, I probably say double pump, and then I get like the blue AR because I don't really like the SCAR. I just like the blue AR. Couple minis, big pot, and I'm good to go.
I'm with you, Coach.
I only carry 4 weapons.
Double shield is crazy. Double pump, blue AR, and you gotta have the P90 with a couple big pots.
You can tell he's a young kid and just graduated college.
Kush, I'm telling you, with that loadout, if we ever fought in a build fight, you would shoot me down and I'd die to fall damage.
And I'd win. That's the moral of the story.
No.
And I got to go back here. Coach, thanks for the job, but I forgot about Candyman as my favorite coach of all time. Candyman Rob Gallier, he takes the cake.
Probably the Blue Burst, double pump, medkit, and some minis.
All right, Coach, we got some homework to do. I trust you guys. All right. Well, that'll wrap up this week on the Coach's Couch. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody coming in person. Appreciate you being here and joining in online. The Coach's Couch presented by Fisher National Bank. Go ahead and thank our segment sponsors, Bill Craig Team, Remax Realty, Jodi O'Malley, J Collective Homes, This Week in Bulldog Athletics, and the Bulldog Gridiron Club. And our couch sponsors, Amy and Alex Giorgio, and Twist and Shout, Dance and Cheer. And then also like Instagram, Facebook, Coach's Couch, follow on YouTube, like, subscribe. And until next week, go Bulldogs.